Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I wanted to come. I'm an artist and a spiritualist, and I'm here to discuss the principles of the law of one. To continue this, to express ideas, and they're like ideas that are based upon the truth that I feel. For some of those ideas are very personal to me. Others are universal. So only use your discernment to see what works for you. And the first idea I wanted to discuss here is the idea of we need to always be as relaxed as possible, as at peace as possible, to find the time to relax, to be in this most relaxed state. For the human body is able right now to produce 5 different kind of brain waves, which is beta, alpha, theta, delta, and gamma. The beta state is when we're fully aware of what's going on outside of us, where we're completely in the presence of sensory experience and the physical world. That is the common state of mental, emotional frequency that most humans are producing when they're awake. But what we need, when we go into meditation, we move into this alpha state, which is a state that we're still conscious of the outer life, but we become much more insider. We become an insider. And then as we learn to do that, eventually we want to maintain that alpha states in a permanent way, to always be in this meditative state. As we become more familiar with meditation, we are able to achieve that permanent alpha states. And then when we go into meditation, we go into deeper state of theta vibration. It just slows down, or everything slows down, and we forget the outside world. And so, and then delta, we go into deep sleep, which connects us also to, when we go into this very relaxed state, we can achieve this gamma state, which is the brilliant sort, the genius ideas, the hyper creative ideas and thoughts. For those are the thoughts that we are able to produce right now. So maintaining a alpha state to be able to go into theta relaxation level, where we are completely internal and connect to the gamma hyper inspiration. For above gamma, there is a super gamma, there is lambda, there is epsilon, there is much higher frequency of mental, emotional vibration. But we do not want to go too fast, because our body would just go, our mental process would collapse, and our nervous system would collapse. So we want to go step by step, and maintaining this alpha state, this relaxed state of peace, is very essential. We breathe, we hold, we release, and breathing and finding this peace more and more. For in this epsilon state is like there is a great mystery that historians been studying. This oracle of Delphi, know thyself, nothing more, epsilon. And for that's what did Apollon meant when he said be thyself, to be ourselves, nothing more. Everything that's ego, illusions is excessive to know ourselves. But the epsilon was a great mystery. For when we feel it's the fifth letter, so we have 5 finger, fifth dimension. But it's also this state of epsilon is a higher universal consciousness, because right now we are right on the bottom of a ladder, but the potential for our evolution is to become universal being, to be one with our source, to go on and create with God new solar systems, new galaxies, and to partake in the experience of new civilization, to share their joy and their sorrow and their conflict and their eventual elevation back into the unity of the one. So we have this potential of becoming one with the one. But we need to move step by step. There are so many ways towards that. Yet to become one with the one is the final outcome. So we understand we're a unique part in the puzzle of creation. Nobody can replace the part that we're gonna play, or that we're playing, or that we already. For it is only when all the parts will find their position and place that we'll be able to see the plan of God. So continue to work on yourself and never diminish the value of who you are, and accept yourself as you are. It is a big challenge to love ourselves. I'm going to return to that, but yet it is the key. For we are all part of this great mosaic of creation. It is infinite and eternal. The journey of life is an ongoing inwards and upwards spiral of reality, that there is always deeper plane to go into, and always higher plane to ascend towards. And there is always a next level, no matter what. We'll never reach a point where there will be no more next level. And God has created this universe in a way that will always be able to evolve eternally, and we'll find new level of appreciation for each level that we come across. For when we separate, the first we were completely unified with our source, with the Creator, with God. But then God said, well, go learn and evolve, go into the universe. And so we created the separation. But at the very moment that we created this separation, the planned return was already planned for our return. The awakening was already planned and set up. So we cannot miss that. It will be happening. It's going to be a flash of light that's going to eventually just propels our consciousness into this higher reality when we are ready, when the inner minister decides that we're ready for such an intense experience. And so awakening to love is something that's been planned, and for we are the gods of our own drama. We choose the dramas that we play. For life is like a movie. Sometimes it's a drama, sometimes it's a comedy, sometimes it's a sci-fi, sometimes it's like a fairy tale, sometimes it's an horror movie. There's all kinds of things. But do not forget, you are just watching a movie here, and it's like when we watch a movie, it's like we're getting very involved emotionally in this whole scene in order to enjoy the show. But it remains a show. At the end, it's like it stops and we walk out of the room. So always be the spectator, and so, but no, you are the director. You are the god of your own reality, the god of your life. You have been given all the powers in heaven and earth to make all the change that you ever need. And so it is about becoming more conscious of our own creation. And to learn to play with the energy that we receive. We're receiving all kinds of energy. Sometimes we do not know really what to do with it, but just play with it. Be like a child, and because we're truly the alchemists, we need to put gold in the white light of the soul, the white light of Christ, to turn everything into gold. We have this amazing power to turn things into gold. We are the alchemist also. And you can imagine in your meditation a gold ring like in the Lord of the Ring. This gold ring is the universe is a gold ring. And then you find the point of light within the gold ring, and you can visit the universe within this gold frequency of light. Those are exercises, but there is always free will. There is always discernment. Everybody has to choose. Nobody can make the choose for you, and nobody should impose anything. There is no imposition on anything. Really, it's free will. God loves you so much; He gives you the free will to choose or to reject any of the proposal of the divine. So because He knows that eventually everybody will come to that, but there is no rush in choosing anything, or except for us, for ourselves. We want to move forward with whatever life plan and soul plan we have created. I'm going to pull some cards. The observer is Wells. So there is this great Wells that is observing, that is coming in. For past, present, and future do not exist, but it is just what past is what was before, and what's future is what will come. But everything is in the present. And so, but for entertainment's sake, we'll pretend that the past exists and the future exists, and the past is liberation. This is where we come from. The present is joy, and the future is forgiveness. What we're working on now is the reward. We've been working hard, and now we're gonna receive the rewards for whatever. Karma is always a reward, positive or negative. Whatever we create, we harvest eventually. And so plant good seeds as much as possible. And then the outcome of that rewards will be courage. We'll have more courage. We're going to be boldly go where no man has gone before. We're gonna break through to all kinds of new level of reality. So it is to always put. My recommendation is to always put the things in the capable hands of God. Trust God in all ways. This creator source is your divine partner in all ways. For your existence itself, you were created as one with the one, but the total unity was achieved by that source reality. It was always have been. It's never separated itself from itself. For it is always God serving God, source serving source. And for sometimes source lets things hang and lets things go into all kinds of ways that are complete illusions, because illusions are only maintained by the mental and the beliefs and the mind of those who are maintaining it, which is us in this third dimensional realm. But they're not supported by any higher truth. As soon as we let go, the truth comes to replace it. And when the time comes, God will always come back to show the truth, to show the truth, to show where utilize His wisdom to bring things into alignment, to restore the truth, and the lies will not win. The darkness will not win. The corruption will not win. And be prepared for great changes. For when you turn to your own kingdom within, it is the kingdom of God. It's your kingdom, and you are the king. You are the God of your creation. And so, but learn from your source. You can lean on God. You can lean on your source. And sometimes when you realize that, I just want to say that God will make things right, you just gotta just continue to tune in and take care of your own self. When we realize our true nature is infinite and eternal, we come to this great realization, supreme, ultimate, absolute, infinite. But it's such an immense reality that sometimes we are face to face with things that are beyond what we expected, and we feel very small. We're like, whoa, okay, I'll let go. It's beyond me. I cannot face that. And yet at this point, God within is like realizing you came out of the box, and so it picks you up, and it will acknowledge that you were able to create this bigger circumstances that was bigger than you in the appearance, but that is the way to move forward, is to have the courage to overcome whatever obstacles, to transcend, to be bold, to be audacious, and to not be afraid of anything is part of the process. The faster we can realize that. For there is nothing new within the news, what they call the news in the media. It's the same old thing. And the real news will come when we are able to tune in and communicate with our soul, our spirits, and our guides. But it's very difficult to accept our own personal reality, the self-love, because we always feel that to have it's a primal condition of self-acceptance and love that will allow us to ascend. Because sometimes we feel that we are not enough on some level, because we can compare each other. There's competition state. There are other human beings that have achieved more on that level, or on that level, or on that level, or that they look better, or they're like taller, or they're like whatever, they're richer, or whatever. So, but this is a complete illusion. I mean, it's really the judgment we have on ourselves, and this is typical of this materialistic industrial society. Because in primal society, in more primitive society, the tribe and everybody function. There is less competition, more cooperation. But we're going to return to a world where everybody feels more integrated. Nobody will be left out. So I want to say also that free will is very important, and discernment, and to choose. There is two sorts of polarities: the negative polarity, where it's like power over others and serving to the self, and then there is a positive polarity where you power over yourself and serving others. It's like the love or fear, utilizing fear or utilizing love, utilizing inclusion or exclusion. But this is on personal choice. We always want to favor positive polarities. What's been encouraged by the universe at this point. And so the card of the day is the time of departure, for it is the observer of the day. The highest wisdom is TikTok, is the timeless moment of now, to tune in whenever you can to this timeless moment of now. What you need to understand is yin. It's allowing things to unfold naturally without forcing anything. Because of free will, you never want to force anybody. You don't ever want to push anybody. You never want to. You just want to just hold the space, and then whoever needs to come will come into this resolution. Everybody has this free will. Is so precious that it's like, it's even if we choose to reject the plan of God, some people reject it. It's like God will respect that. They know that eventually they'll come around and return to the source. For that's all there is in truth, this love of source. What we need to do is the crossroads. There is a crossroad, the choices. Which road do we take? This discernment, once again. And the outcome is into the sea, jumping into the sea, returning to the source. So it's like a quantum leap that is being prepared for it is there is all new codes that the earth wants to give us. This Mother Earth, our beloved Mother Earth, she's got all kinds of new fifth dimensional codes. So anchor into the earth, call on the Mother Earth, and receive it from the Sun as well, the Father Sun and the Mother Earth. They have many new codes. It's like they're like little gift, golden packages, like golden bubbles, and then you can unwrap them, and it's like new codes that they're really much fun, to discover those new senses, new powers, new abilities. It will come naturally. You're receiving also many codes from many starships and civilization. For the whole galaxy is aware of what's going on here, all the advanced civilization of the galaxy, and there are even many beings from other surrounding neighboring galaxies that are coming to assist, and they all want to participate in this great evolution cycle. For higher beings, all higher beings are in a service to life, service to others. They're always service to evolution. It's always source in service to source and service to evolution. But the Mother Earth has a lot of energy to give to the ascending communities and to those who are the light workers. Trust, relax, align. That is the greatest service we can do. We're serving the universe by trusting, by relaxing, by aligning, letting go of the need to figure it out mentally. It's not about this. Knowledge does not come from reasoning. It comes from being and feeling it, feeling the connection, holding the light, holding a frequency. So just wanted to come and express those thoughts and ideas. And do not forget, you are the reality, you are the truth, you are the light, you are the love, you are. It's like and create your reality in relationship to that. We are given much more power. Very soon we'll be given much more power to create a new world, a new life. For as illusions are being dissolved and replaced by new level of truth. Well, thank you very much. If you want a private reading, I don't know if I mentioned that, but you can always send me an email. I work through donation, and I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and for donations for support the channel if you care to do that. I had those two songs. For those who do not like me singing, it's like, thank you very much for listening, and you can turn off the video now. I finish usually with a song a cappella, and there was those two songs that are playing in my mind. They're like counterbalancing. And I sing both. The two songs from the Bobs, from Bob Dylan and Bob Marley. So it goes like this. The first song from Bob Marley, it goes like this. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. If you listen carefully, now you will hear. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Things are not the way they used to be now. Won't tell no lie. One and all got to face reality now. Though I try to find the answer to all the questions they ask, though I know it's impossible to go living through the past, don't tell no lie. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Can't keep them down. If you listen carefully, now you will hear. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Won't tell no lie. If you listen carefully, now you will hear. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. That song of Bob Marley, very inspired, of course, as a philosopher. And so is Bob Dylan, because this other song goes like this. The other one went through my mind the whole night, yesterday, during the night, and this morning the other one came, so let's sing both of them. It goes like this. La 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 la. La 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 la. The man in me will do nearly any task. As for compensation, there's a little he would ask. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Storm clouds are raging all around my door. I think to myself I might not take it anymore. Take a woman like your kind to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling just to know that you are near. Set my heart a-reeling from my toes up to my ear. The man in me will hide sometime to keep from being seen, but that's just because he doesn't wanna turn into some machine. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la. A song from Bob Dylan. I don't know why those songs, they come to me and say, well, sing me, sing me. I wish you a wonderful day. I hope this week will be quite wonderful. And it's like the new angle. It's like all the old has been discharged. The illusion has been discharged. The drama has been discharged. The fear has been discharged. We have to let go of all that. It's the Archangel Samuel. A better way of doing things. Time of reflection. Dare to be different. So be yourself, be yourself. Just allow yourself to be different, and then from there there will be a spiritual quest. We'll move on to the 8th of Raphael. The best is yet to come. Do what you know is good for you. Spiritual quest. So cross the bridge and go on. Let us let go of this old thing and move on to the new cycle. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.